Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? Welcome back to PES 2020 Master League. And turn down the cameras a bit noisy. Yes, welcome back to PES 2020 Master League, where we have a special project today. Well, this season we've been taking over a small team with the help of a Japanese businessman, and as a result, he wants us to play the game his way. He wants to build this club up to the top his way, with nothing more than young players. We can only buy teenagers, and we have to bring this team up to the top level with just those players. And we've done it so far pretty good in the transfer market. If we have a look here, some of the players that we bought in Ampadu, who you can see is a very, very good young defender. We brought in Urza in goal. I'm not going to spend too long on this. Takimoto is a promising defensive midfielder that I've got very, very high hopes for. Biera, also one from our youth team. Harrington, who Master League fans will know Harrington. They'll know the sort of player he is. A very potent attacking midfielder with a nice little turn of pace. Moniz and Loda were already here, and they are very, very good players, especially Moniz. He's the top don at the moment and is the club captain. Abdel Rahim, a very, very solid left back as well. But the signing I'm happiest about is Koyalapu. We brought Koyalapu in, and he's been very, very good. Right, hold on, let me just check on something. I'm out of sync. Oh, lovely. Love when this happens. Give me 1 second, guys, and I'll approach that. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm not sure how to address that. I'm not going to keep my face on cam much longer anyway, so I'll go with that screen instead. Right, so here are the young signings that we have made. Koyalapu is definitely going to be massively important for us. Anyone who remembered the old oh, I've lost my train of thought here. Real Oviedo series. There we go. The Real Oviedo series. They'll remember Koyalapu and just how good he was. Hopefully we can recover some of that form. Now, so far, we've been getting busy in the league. In fact, with the new interface, we can just go straight to this. We've done okay so far. 3 games in the league, 3 wins, and 1 draw from 4 games. Still yet to concede. And Koyalapu has been coming off the bench and scoring some good goals. He's due a start at some point soon. He got a start in the cup and did very well in that as well. So hopefully we can continue to deliver the goods. So let's get into a game. So our first match today will be against Ghana Tova. One of the stronger teams in this league, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, Germanovic, I believe his name is, in attacking midfield is very good, as is Shaheen as well. Players that are too good for this league. But we are not going to fuss about that too much. So I think I'm going to keep the team pretty much as it is, with a view to bring Koyalapu off the bench. Other than that, not much more to really say. Let's get into this and let's get ourselves a result. Foga, how you doing? This is my Master League stream. I'm streaming out to 4 different platforms. It's going on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Periscope, thank you. for joining. Jordan, hey, how you doing, my bro? Right, so here we are at the Serig Park. Players in the tunnel. And so far we are unbeaten in the league here. We'd like to keep that going as long as possible. It's going to be tough. This team needs a lot of work. It's going to be a mixture of good coaching and smart signings for the future. There's Ampadu, who's been a very, very good defensive signing so far. Let's get into this. Let's get this underway. And away we go. So it's worth noting that this team isn't the strongest by any stretch of the imagination. It's going to take a while to get them to play the way I want to play as well. Can you keep that in? We can. San Martin's done a great job there. Get the cross in, and it's just not good enough. That's what I'm talking about. The lack of technical ability in this side is going to be an issue. So far we've done okay, but it's going to be a long season. We know that for certain, as Boloki now can carry this forward. He's still going. He's running into a lot of space here. Oh, I tried to find Moniz at the last moment. There's a ball over to Harrington there. Finished. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper. And Colomietz is probably going to get this away comfortably. Oh, he's not. Moniz has nicked that. And again, they are fortunate to get away with this. We say that, but Moniz again now in possession. Finds San Martin. Can he put a better ball in this time? He can. Loda doesn't win the header though, despite being probably the biggest man on the pitch. Should have definitely done better in the air there, and that is a wasted opportunity for us. Broto doesn't quite win that in the air. Now Ampadu's going to have a covering job to do here. And that's just over. This is going to be tough. Defensively, we are pretty strong, but could definitely still do some work. We are looking at bringing in some more defensive signings as well. Let's get that up to Loda. Not the greatest. Header back down. Good challenge. Betancourt now with that. Moniz, good touch. Oh, and just stopped in his tracks there by the defender. Broto win a header for once, my friend. Abdel Rahim, solid though. In good positions as always. That's San Martin. Sends Harrington into some space here. Harrington can deliver the cross. Boloki. And again, not winning the headers in the box. It's going to be very tough, this game. We're certainly the underdogs in this encounter. That doesn't mean we're going to roll over for our opponents. Just going to keep trying to create opportunities like that. Oh, Loda's picked that up. He's nicked it. Goes up wide to Boloki. With a little clip into Moniz, but again, that back line of Garnatova up there with the best in the league. There's Ampadu, who has absolutely no problems reclaiming that ball there and finding Harrington. Good strength from him. Now Betancourt in midfield. Goes that to Abdel Rahim. Goes back short again. Takimoto has been quiet this game. As he does tend to be, actually. The game does seem to pass him by on occasions. But now Moniz, good touch out. Oh, almost got it through to Loda, who is a good finisher once he gets one-on-one with the keeper. Takimoto finds Loda. Moniz tried to play a ball into Harrington in the danger area, who wanted to nick it there. And Broto really having a tough time with this defender. Now Betancourt and Broto, just one of them needs to get back. Jesus, nobody could decide who's going to go for that ball. Bibi, how you doing, my friend? Takimoto. Moniz. Loda. Finds Moniz. Puts him into a bit of space here. Moniz can finish this. Oh, it's just wide. That's a good chance there. Probably the best chance we've had so far. There's a good touch there. Sent him a little bit wide. And he couldn't keep that shot on target. Ampadu should win this. And he doesn't. They're really battering us in the air today. Fedorushin gets his cross. It beats Ampadu, but we get it away. Their first touches in this team are absolutely abysmal. But at half time it's 0-0. We're not doing too badly considering Garnatova are definitely the better side. But second half they're going to roll us over if we don't do something about this quickly. Both had 2 shots, both had 1 on target. We've had slightly more of the ball. Doesn't really count for anything right now though. Let's have a look at our options. I think Jupe might have to come on pretty early. In fact, I'm going to bring him on at half time. And Koyalapu is going to come on a bit later when Loda starts to tire a little bit. Second half on the way now. And we've certainly got a job on here to try and get anything out of this game. Well, to try and get anything more than a draw. As Colomiets is going to take on San Martin. And Broto does well to get that away. Betancourt with the nod on and now Moniz. Good dribbling from him. Keeps that ball. And Betancourt rolls his man. Loda. Jupe. Finds Harrington. Oh, it's a great ball through to Moniz. Surely. Oh, good save by the keeper. But that is better play. And now Garnatova just slowing things down at the back again. Trying to get control of the situation. Takimoto probably should have done better there against Shaheen. It's Fedorushin tries to take on San Martin again. Good pressure there from Ampadu. Now Betancourt gets this away to Moniz. Moniz now making a run. Oh, good tackle. Very good tackle. That could have gone badly. Colomiets. Oh, Ampadu's out of position here. And thankfully, the cross was not a great one. Takimoto. Into Moniz. Out to Harrington now. And what can Harrington deliver here? Ball into Moniz. Oh, just get that on target. All you've got to do is get that on target there. That is so close. Oh, he's just tried to go near post there, but just not put enough on it. Not enough direction on that effort. Takimoto's let that go past him there. That's not Not ideal at all. As Abdul Rahim's got a job to do with Zakachenko. And Jupe doubling up here, which is good, but they still got to wait. And Broto with a good bit of defending there. I think that's gone for a corner though. We're going to defend this corner and then make a change and try and bring on Koyalipu, I think. Jemanovic, let's get this out of here. Harrington does a good job initially, but Shaheen still on the ball. Broto with a good clearance there. Now Jupe. Oh, tried to send a long ball over. Zakachenko. Good block. Keeper should collect and does. Right, where are we going? Let's get this straight up there. Big header up. Loader should win this. We've been really poor in the air today. And that's a good tackle again from Broto, who has been pretty solid actually. Really can't fault him now. Maniz looks for Loader. He finds Maniz. Oh, just dilly-dallied on it a little bit too much. Probably should have released that, either a shot or a pass, pretty quickly. Loader does well. Harrington now. Oh, pushes it a bit too far ahead of Loader. Where's the support? We've got Jupe in there. Betancourt. Maniz. Into Harrington. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. There we go. We had to work hard for that, but we got there in the end. And what a result there for Garnatova, for Serena Luka against Garnatova. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Just didn't rush things. Maniz with the assist there. And what a composed finish from that man Harrington, who's been very good since coming into the side from the youth team. And no complaints there whatsoever. So they're making a sub, and I think we will too. Just before they kick off. So Loader's definitely run himself into the ground here. Koyalipu, it's your time now. Let's sort out these advanced instructions. I'm just going to keep Koyalipu as a counter target. And yeah, I think that's pretty much what we're going to go with there. There we go. Loader, not been too bad. Done his job as a target man. Worked hard for the team. And now Koyalipu's on to try and deliver the goods. Oh, come on. The player switch in there has absolutely killed me. Thankfully, that wasn't the best effort, as Özet gets that up to Maniz, who finds Koyalipu in probably what is the first header we've won today. Oh, lucky. Oh, Koyalipu could nick this loose ball here. They're under pressure. Harrington absolutely dead to the world now. Definitely bust the gut for his goal. And what have we got here? Have we got... Oh, it's offside. Okay. I thought we'd want a free kick then. Let's go. Ampadu. Good header. Takimoto. Come on. Just not enough urgency from him. He's not had a great game in defensive mid today at all. Let's get that out of here before we make a mistake. Oh, well done, Harrington. That's excellent stuff. Ah, Kailapu just wasn't aware. Just wasn't ready. But we should be able to see this off now. There's only a couple of minutes left. Just need to keep the pressure on. And there we go. Job done. Managed to grind out that win there. With a goal from Harrington. A very, very smart finish. And the unbeaten run continues there. Defensively, we did a very, very good job. Had to grind it out. Played some good football for the goal. There we go. We had a better second half. Garnatova really did not come out in that second half at all. Didn't even know end product whatsoever. And there we go. Baloki with a pretty bad day of things. Takimoto got a 6.0, which is surprising. I don't think he played particularly well. Not at all. Jupe also got given a 4.5, but he was instrumental in that goal. The presence of mind to make that initial pass. I don't think we would have scored that if he wasn't on the pitch. And there we go. Confirmation of that result there. 1-0. And that will leave us at the top of the table. And we've put a bit more space between us and the opposition now. Of course, Garnatova were in second. And now we have a 4-point lead over Senovariz in second place. I say it's going to be a long season, but we're giving ourselves a very, very good start. Let's have a look at some of our negotiations that have come in. And we put an offer in for Panzo. And it seems that we've got it. It seems that we've got it. A young English centre-back with a bit of pace. Only 19 years of age, so he fits our criteria. Pretty tall, good in the air, physical contact as well. Good ball winning. So I think he'll be a very, very good signing for us. And I think that makes a lot of sense. It's not going to cost us a hell of a lot in wages. A 6.8 grand salary. I'll accept those terms. We'll get him in. Job done. That's 2 defenders we got brought in for January now. So we've got Panzo and Inamoto both coming in January. Good business. Very, very good business. Now, what's the scout telling me? Has he given us anybody young enough for us to actually operate with? No, he has not. So, unfortunately, we cannot do anything about any of those suggestions there. And have we got any people trying to sign our players? They have. Now, Baloki could go. He's only 21. He's only 21. But doesn't look particularly good. Doesn't look particularly promising. I might try and push for some more money on that. His contract ends at the end of this season, so I'm not going to have much leeway. Let's see if it's worth renegotiating. Can't raise it higher than the release fee. Okay, well, might as well ask for the release fee then. Right, so after that win and that little bit of transfer bits and bobs, we're going to get into this game here against Magua Perena. This series is going to be fun with some of these names. We're going to get into this game and maybe mix up the starting lineup a little bit. Hey Johnny, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Don't get yourself in any trouble, lad. But thank you for watching. Thank you. Right, so that man Koyalipu is coming in. He's gonna start. Broto had a decent game last time, but not really in the greatest state at the moment. So for Chavez, or do I go for Teixeira? I'm gonna go for Chavez and put Teixeira on the bench. Baloki's on good form today. And granted, we're not up against as strong a side. I still think Jupe might be the better option though. I'm going to start Jupe and bring Baloki on if needed. But this is a pretty strong starting lineup. One I'm happy to run with. We are going to have Koyalipu just as a counter target, literally just there running off that last man. Because Cruz and Ikrima are not good enough to stop him if he's on full tilt. I think I'll leave that. Yeah. That's what we're going to go with. Let's do this. Alright, the teams are psyching themselves up and ready. There we are in that beautiful white away kit. Let's do this. Now, of course, we are still unbeaten in the league. And quite a incredible set of circumstances, to be honest. Winning every game except one. I think a lot of that is down to Ampadu's defensive heroics. That being said, the entire back line has pulled their weight. It would be unfair to completely reduce their efforts to being purely Ampadu's supporting act. But he is often quite solid. Even in games like last time where against Garnatova, we were the underdogs and it was a tough game for him. He was still very, very solid. And the backline as a whole definitely kept us in that. Now, the opposition definitely just trying to hold on to the ball before entirely wasting possession in that fashion there. Now, we are also a possession side, but I'd like to think we're a bit more careful on the ball than that as San Martin comes from right back. Now, Takimoto to Betancourt. Finds Jupe. Jupe, Koyalipu rolls his man. Maniz picks it up. Finds Harrington. Oh, Harrington got himself a goal in the last match. In very similar circumstances to that. Ampadu's got a job on here. And good goalkeeping there, as the defence was quite lax. We're getting away with it now. Did I know that Ampadu's dad played for Arsenal? I did not know that. I did not know that. What was his name? I'm guessing Ampadu. Twice? Who's his dad? Right, we're not going to be able to use big goal kicks as much. Just because we don't have Loda on the pitch as our target man. Kalipu's pretty tall, but not amazing in the air. What he's good at is this sort of thing, though, where he runs past one defender and gets the shot off, but not the greatest finish there for him. Definitely could have done better. Oh, Kwame Ampadu. Okay. That's pretty cool. Nice little fun fact there. There's that man Ampadu again. Winning his header. He's got a really weird habit of headering it like bullet headers right into his teammates. Kalipu. Oh, unlucky. Tried to dribble his way through there. Dribbling not really his strong suit there, but good to see him trying. Good to see him running at defenders. Not just being entirely reliant on the 1-2s, which are very much his bread and butter. Oh, it's a good ball around Abdul Rahim to find Arca. Oh. Thank goodness that wasn't on target. We could have been in trouble there. As decides to go along with this one. Can Harrington keep that one in? I don't think so. Not the greatest header there from Moniz. Good dispossession there from Harrington to win that back for the team. Takimoto holds on to that in midfield. Jupe. Kalipu just lacked that little bit of additional physicality there, which isn't something you can often say about Godwin Kalipu. But it was too weak on that occasion. Definitely struggling to get our game going today. Rubiales now. Ferranetti takes on Chavez, but loses out to Abdul Rahim. And that ball fortunate there to get to Betancourt, who now finds Takimoto. Takimoto into Moniz, who backs away from that and concedes possession as a result. We saw that ball come in there. Chavez, that is brilliant defending from you. Good ball out to Harrington now. Moniz. And that is an awful ball. But Kalipu still gets there. Kalipu, oh, good save. I don't know what happened to the defender there, but absolutely cocked that one up. From what was pretty safe and, you know, untrouble-worthy ball there from Moniz. Made that into a shooting opportunity. And the opposition really not giving us much to worry about here. Ampadu plays out the back to Takimoto, and it's half-time. And in what has been probably the most uneventful half, other than that opportunity there at the end, we go in at the break level. Here's Margaret Perena, who've been the better side. There's no doubt about that. How do we shift this about? Baloki could come on, but he's not that good. Moniz as a centre forward isn't really the answer here. Do we maybe... Do we maybe look to engage them directly in the final third and just not let them have much time on the ball at all? And go for that. And Purdue could end up getting burned by Estevez though. We'll give it a go. This could be dangerous. This could be very dangerous. But we need to get a grip on this game. Possession's pretty even at the moment, but we're not doing enough, so we need to take control of this. We are away from home, of course. Which obviously does influence things. San Martin now. Takimoto. They keep blocking off these passing lanes. And it's bloody annoying there. Couldn't get that one through there. We don't really have the passes to be attempting that, but there we go. That man marking there. Oh, brilliant from Takimoto there just to cover that run. That's more like it. Harrington now. Takimoto. Betancourt. Harrington. San Martin now. Oh, that wasn't the ball I actually wanted, but we'll get away with it. Takimoto. Goes in short to Maniz. Rolls his man. Referee. How is that not a free kick or a penalty? How? He hasn't got the ball. And he's completely hindered me. Completely hindered me. And that is a clear goal scoring opportunity if that gets through. Takimoto, brilliant. Having a better game today. Now ball into Maniz. Nicks it. Just couldn't get the shot away. Ah. Betancourt now. Takimoto. This is more like it though. We do get the free kick this time. Oh, ref. I was going to shoot it from there. I was going to take the quick one. Ah. Okay, well. We've got a free kick in a dangerous area. Do we have the free kick takers for it? We have one free kick taker, which is Maniz. Right. Let's do this. Ah, a bit too much on it. Bit too much on it. We don't really have a solid set piece taker in the squad, which is definitely something we need to look into. Hard to come by though, to have an elite set piece taker like that. But there's Maniz though, with a great run, and he's found Koyalipu. And there we go. That man comes through with the goods, and it looks like we are snatching yet another win. Still finding our feet, still finding our style of play. It's not there yet. This team definitely is not the finished product. However, one thing we have got from the outset is the ability just to get results. Just to get results. It's been ugly at times. Less than grateful. I mean, that is the least graceful goal you'll see. But we take it. There we go, 1-0 up. Godwin Koyalipu with the goods. Oh, Ampadu's been caught out there. This is what we were worried about. Now, luckily, Ampadu's good enough that that striker did not feel comfortable just running straight to goal. And Takimoto now picks that up in the middle of the park, finds Betancourt. He finds Koyalipu. Moniz. Oh, not the greatest pass there. Good covering of their options here. Just forcing them into awkward passes, which is good. That's what we want. And there we go. We can win possession back here. Betancourt does well. Oh, I passed that straight to Arca though. San Martin being very, very solid today. Takimoto now. Kailapu steps away. Shoots! Oh. Very unlucky not to make it two there. Probably should have gone for the far post there. Tried to cut it back. Wrong for the keeper, but keeper's in a good position, made a good save. Pedro. And Chavez with a good header again. Betancourt. Finds Takimoto. Takimoto with a good ball to Harrington here. Oh, the 1-2 just didn't pay off. Kailapu almost set himself up to go one-on-one with the keeper again. Now Pedro. Estevez. Ferronetti. Now Ampadu's got a job on. And no problems there. Referee's given a free kick though, in a very dangerous area. And there's really nothing in that. I don't know why the handbags are coming out. No idea why the handbags are coming out there. That's just good defending. That's good defending. Got his body in the way. Won the ball as well. De La Fuente. Oh, and they've equalised. They've equalised at the death. And that's hard to take. It was a good header. Classic, you know, down straight into the ground. But that is annoying. Oh. And that's our first goal conceded in the league. The first goal we've conceded in the league here. From effectively a well-worked set piece. Right, what can we do now? Harrington tired, so we'll bring on Baloki. I think that's pretty much all we can really do at this point. Harrington's done well. He's had a good game. San Martin. Baloki. At Betancourt. And they keep blocking off those forward passing lanes. But there we go. We get one there. Kailapu now. Still Kailapu. Kailapu! Oh! You've got to get that on target, my man. Let's have a look back at this effort. Oh. Yeah, he's got to drag that one across goal. Baloki now. Into Kailapu. Betancourt. Oh, couldn't get the pass away. And now we could be in trouble. On a late break, but Chavez, that's excellent. Gets it straight up there. Brilliant. Moniz. Can't win that. Oh, ref. Literally, we were through ball away from one more chance. We weren't clinical enough. Absolutely were not clinical enough there. And we dropped 2 points away from home against a team that is at the level that we could beat. We've beaten better teams. We've certainly beaten better teams, but today we wasted that opportunity. There we go. 6 shots, 3 on target. It's not good enough. Not good enough. We've got to do better there. And Jupe not having the best of games by his standards. Not at all. And there we go. 1-1. Garnatoba picking up 3 points, not dwelling on their defeat and definitely staying on our case. Let's see how that moves things around in the table. Well, they move back up to 3rd. And our 4-point gap is reduced to 2 now, which is less than ideal. However, we are still unbeaten. We've only conceded 1 goal in the league so far this season. And with a goal difference of 8 after 6 games, I'll take that right now. I'll definitely take that. And now we've got a cup game against Pez United. Our big rivals. Not having the greatest start to the season so far. It is early days. But this is an important one. And obviously a key opportunity for us to win a trophy in our first season. As long as we can continue to put the goods up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, also we're selling Baloki, that's fine. But Koyalipu and Betancourt, 2 of our better players, have got injuries. And they're going to be out until sometime in October. This is going to be a problem. First, we need to sort out this negotiation. So, yeah, Baloki can go. That's a bit of extra salary budget and another $1 million on the transfer budget, which we could do with, definitely. And Sarah, they were all there. Want Sarah, 34-year-old, who offers obviously no upside. I don't even think it's even worth negotiating that. We'll just take that money. I just want to see what wages. Is that 900? It doesn't really release much, but we'll accept those terms. He can go. Sarah also gone. It's another 100 grand. What did the scout bring us? Let's see if anybody is young enough. Nope. Let's see. The closest player would be Castello, but he's too old for us. Right, let's get this last game underway. Let's do this. I am in this, yeah. Right. How long is Kylapu out for? 6 days, 6 days. That is so frustrating, picking up a training injury, but it is life. It's the game. Baloki has been suggested as the player to come in, but I want to bring in Bier. I want to bring him in. I'm going to give him a chance in the team. We've got no... Oh, I was going to say we've got no other strikers. We've got Albuquerque, who's okay. Right. I think that is what we're going to have to go with. Yeah. So this is going to be a very hard game. Pez United comfortably comfortably the better team on paper. We have beaten them before, but they'll be out for revenge. Right, we're going to have to mark up. There's no two ways about it. Takimoto is going to have a really tough game today. A very, very tough game on his hands. Right. Let's do this. Come on. Last game of the episode. Let's progress in the cup and get rid of PES United in the process. Let's do this. Okay, let's go. Serena Luca versus PES United. In the cup. We're expecting a tough game here today. There's no two ways about that. And away we go. They're going to be looking for revenge for us taking points off them in the league earlier in the season. Sheena. We get that away. Takimoto needs to close this down. And he does very well. Can't quite get to the second. But launches himself into the man. And they get that ball away quite nicely. Takimoto giving him a hard time there. And as it stands, PES United completely all over us right now. As there goes Bing along. Lucien Bonnet collects that, and this is an absolute nightmare that we don't have Kayalipu available to us. Because he's Mr. Reliable, Mr. Goal Scorer. Now my knees. Oh, didn't have any options. Abdul Rahim. Baloki. Biet. Maniz. Oh, referee. Nothing. Referee. Absolutely nothing there. Okay. That's an interesting development. And that you, in fact, do not have to get the ball. That is new to me. Now, Loader tries to find... tried to find Maniz, but pass wasn't good enough. He hasn't quite mastered that whole passing on a swivel. That is often a key component of playmaking as a target man. Oh, we're a goal down. Just as I was talking about how our own strikers have their shortcomings, they go up the other end and finish brilliantly. And that is us a goal down. Good goal. That's a very good finish. That is a fantastic finish. We can't fault that at all. Defense has got to do better. Now we've definitely got it all to do here. Brilliant. Loader wins that back. Finds Moniz. Oh, just couldn't twist and turn into space. It's takes it back to Lucien Bonnet and asks for it back, and he wins it back. Abdel Rahim though, first to it, finds Ampadu. Harrington now finds Moniz as an option. Loader. This PES United side are going to be very hard to break down. They've got a very, very solid defence. We're going to need some serious magic of the cup. But now Balada goes forward. Ampadu slows him down just a little bit. And the shot took a deflection. Crashed off the bar. And the tap-in was easy for 2-0. Hulkenberg this time with the second. And we are sinking without a trace right now. Oh, the deflection off that block was so cruel. Just left the keeper in absolute no man's land. Now we've got 2 goals to get back. And it's going to be interesting seeing how we approach that. Loader. Referee, can we get a free kick at any point? Because we've been fouled in and around the box multiple times this game and received nothing. Harrington does well there. Moniz this time wins it, shoots. Oh, that shot is awful. You've got to do better. Got to do better there. You got the perfect pass this time. That's just a poor effort. May well be our leading goal scorer, but criticism where criticism is due. That just simply was not good enough. Harrington now. Loader again. Just gets closed down every time we go for that 1-2. Ampadu does well. Well done, San Martin. It's clever play. That's also clever play. Oh, great ball in behind. Harrington's in there. Oh, just looking for an option there. Probably should have gone for it himself. Beer can take this one. He's going to have to look for Loader. Finds him. Oh, headed straight at the keeper though. Loader finds Baloki. Moniz. Oh, I think he's offside. He is by some distance as well. On Ertz shoots. Oh, I thought we were going to give away a third before the half. We keep it down to 2-0 and hopefully that'll be it. a moment that we look back on and say that was the game-changing moment, because we definitely need to switch things around here. 100%. They've been absolutely all over us. It's not been a good half for us at all. Right, so we're going to have Maniz as a counter target and playing as a centre forward. I just want him getting in behind that back line because he's our option here. He's our shooter. We need him at his best. Yeah, I'll play him as a centre forward. Second half, let's go. They're not wasting any time in trying to get forward. And that ball into Abdelrahim puts him in a lot of trouble there. Takimoto, though, with some good defensive play. Loader, win that. And Harrington didn't even challenge for the header there, which is odd to say the least. Let's go, big ball out. A bit too big. Broto does a solid job of mopping up that mistake. Balokin out. He can help us carry this ball forward. Loda. Maniz. Tried to send Harrington on his way with a cheeky little back heel, but no can do. We're on the same wavelength there. Takimoto. Into Loda. Maniz. Loda. Just crowded out there. Somehow, it doesn't matter. Even when we catch them on the counter, they just somehow manage to always have massive numbers in defence. Oh, Loda, that's really poor. But there's Maniz. Oh, couldn't quite get his shot away. Harrington. Oh, good effort. Now Bier is going to cover these options. Bears. They've still got the ball. How have they still got this? AVG, I want to buy one. Which one do you suggest, PES or FIFA? I haven't got FIFA yet, but I enjoyed the demo an awful lot. PES can be frustrating at times. I would say this year probably isn't the year to switch from what you know. If you are a PES player, then you'll be able to find some fun with it. But if you're a FIFA player coming into PES, you're going to find it irritating. Whereas if you're a FIFA player, stick with FIFA if you play FIFA. Stick with PES if you normally play PES. That's the best advice I can give you. That's it. Load up. Maniz this time. Again, just crowded out. We need to work on his touch because that's what's killing him. Is that it takes so long to bring the ball down. Oh, ref, he was held back. You've got to give free kicks for that. You've got to give free kicks for that. Oh, unlucky. Broto doing pretty well today, in all honesty. Well, Oots has got through. Good save, keeper. What can we do at this point? I think we need to bring on Jupe. God. Take off Harrington. Bring on Jupe, I think? No. Take off Baloki. Baloki hasn't been that great. Let's go. Ampadu. Win this header. Trigger the counter-attack. Oh, I didn't even go to him. Went straight to our goalkeeper. Now Loader wins that, surely. Oh, he doesn't. We have a target man who rarely wins headers. It's fantastic stuff. For once, they actually make a good tackle on that, as opposed to fouling me and getting away with it. Because if we'd got that ball roll and potentially got a goal from it, that would have set us up for a very entertaining final 15 minutes. Ampadu, that is so soft from you. We were a moment away from potentially turning this into an exciting final 15 minutes, but we've thrown it away with some lax defending. We were singing the praises of Ampadu earlier on, and he lets us down there. Let's have a look at that again. Oh, that's just so soft. It's just so soft. It makes it easy for the goalkeeper. Makes it easy for the striker, sorry, to beat our goalkeeper. It's a good ball. Ampadu, got to do so much better than that. Got to do so much better. I'm going to take Loader off and bring on Albuquerque just to see what we can do in his final few moments. Biera has not had too bad a game, to be fair, considering it's his debut. Unfortunate that it would come in a 3-0 loss to rivals. Oh, Biera unlucky. Oh, comes away with it. Keep that in. And ends up at the feet of our opponents. Oh, it's a great ball again. Now Nickel gets the finish away, and it's 4-0. And we have absolutely capitulated here. It's his second goal of the day. He opened and closed the scoring. And he mocks me. Nice. Nice touch. Cheers, lad. It's a good finish again. It's a very, very good finish from him. He knows how to strike a ball. And this is going to be a real wake-up for this club. Because we haven't been playing well and we've been grinding out results. And it's now coming to a point where we realise that that's not going to work all the time. We are going to lose games if we don't sort ourselves out pretty soon. Broto does well. Well done. Well done, Biet. Albuquerque finds Maniz. Oh, Maniz has just been so bad today. Jupe, though, does well. Albuquerque not going to get on the end of that, but we get a free kick in a dangerous area. Okay. It's going to be a consolation, if anything. There was really nothing in that, but we'll take the free kick, because why not? is on this? Yeah, probably my knees. Hits it. Not enough on it. And that is going to be the end of this game. Hulkenberg could add insult to injury here. Oh, just absolutely shrugs off Abdel Rahim. Oots now. Oh, it's a good save. Thank goodness. Blow the whistle, ref. We can't take much more of this. Cannot take much more of this. Let's go. Let's get rid. Please, referee, blow the whistle now. Oh, he's giving him another chance to score. And away, please. Thank goodness. We've been absolutely manhandled here in the cup. Our cup dream is over. Made it to the second round and got absolutely mullered. And there we go, just a complete demolition there. Complete demolition. We weren't able to make anything count and really, really let ourselves down. Poor performances all round, really. Ampadu, the only one coming out with any kind of dignity, it seems. Well, even he was at fault for that goal. And there we go. Confirmation of the 4-0 loss. And that is our cup run completely over. Managed to beat Finesseberg comfortably in the first round. Lost to PES United even more so in the second round. And at least now we just focus on the league. But yeah, not our best performance. Yeah, Kios, I agree, mate. Not the best game. But that is it for now. However, it does seem that Takimoto is in a rapid improvement. Oh, he is, which is excellent for us. Because whilst it's a bit awkward now, he's one of the players I'm looking at to go on and be absolutely great for us. He could go on and be absolutely phenomenal for us. So the fact that he's now on a rapid improvement is a big deal. Do we have our strikers back yet? We've got Kuala back, which is great. Let's start Kuala and get Betancourt in there. Right. Well, that's a positive. We can come back to that. But yes, so that is the wake-up call I think we probably needed. I'd have rathered it happen in the league because there's a bit less permanence to that. We can come back from dropping points in the league. You lose in the cup and it's absolutely all over as it is for us today. But this small club have got a long journey ahead of them and hopefully it's a successful one. But for now, that is the end for this episode, and we'll be back next time with some more games and hopefully some more wins. Until next time, take care and peace.